room. Come on in, everybody. Now, the closer you get to me, you will have a seat on the floor so that everybody can see. But if you're not going to get too close, you can just lean on the back wall if you like. I just want to make sure everybody can see in here. So get close up here and have a seat on the floor. And everybody's going to be in here for about 6 or 7 minutes. So in that time, I'm going to give you some information about some of the artifacts you see in here. I'll do that in just a few minutes once everyone comes on inside. Like different ones from different countries in there as well. So you'll probably even walk away with a favorite Coca-Cola beverage from a different country. And speaking of favorites, my name is Shakindra, and my favorite Coca-Cola beverage is Fancy Grape. I want to know what your favorite Coca-Cola beverage is. So I'm going to count to 3, and I want you to shout out what you think your favorite Coca-Cola beverage is. All right? 1, 2, 3. Man, I'm kidding you. Did somebody say Sprite? Someone say Sprite. Okay, good. I thought I heard Sprite. Did somebody say Coke Zero? Coke Zero. Okay, good, wonderful. Anybody say Cherry Coke? Cherry Coke? Okay, wonderful. Any other Fanta lovers in here? Fanta? All right, wonderful. What kind of Fanta is this? Cherry. Oh wow, that's pretty good. I've tried that one before. Well, you guys are gonna find those as well in our tasting room. Don't worry. Now, who's never been to the World of Coca-Cola before? Okay. Anybody ever been to our old building? Our old building?
Yeah.
You have? Okay, good. Now, we opened our old building in 1990. We came over here in May of 2007, and we've been here for about 2 years. There's probably a little bit of a difference between the two. And one of the differences is this room that you're in right now. This is our Coca-Cola loft. And those of you who said Coca-Cola Classic was your favorite, you're going to love this room because this is all about Coca-Cola Classic. As you look around, there's over 100 different historical artifacts. We have some behind you on the walls and above your heads on the beams and in front of you in the display cases. Everything you see in here is an original, one-of-a-kind thing. There aren't any duplicates in this room. And we do have over 20 different countries and 16 different languages in here as well. So you'll probably see a different language or a different country on some of the artifacts in here. That's exactly where we got that artifact from. Now, we have a lot of old artifacts in here as well, as you can imagine. But our oldest artifact dates back from 1896, and it's actually the only artifact in here from the 1800s. And it's over here in this display case. Anybody think you know which one it is? Just by looking in that display case, the oldest artifact from 1896. The darts? Nope, it's not the darts. Good guess, though. What do you think? The girl offering you the drink? That's actually from the 20s, 1920s. Good guess. What do you think? You don't know? Okay, that's okay. What do you think? The trucks. Nope, it's not the trucks, although they are very dusty and old looking.
Is it the vase?
This thing?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Everybody give a round of applause. This is a syrup urn. And in 1896, all the way to the 1900s, we had someone called a soda jerk, and he would place syrup inside the big bowl part there. And then you give him your glass. He would place that glass up under here. The syrup would go into your glass, and then you mix it with carbonated water. So then you'll have a Coca-Cola beverage to drink after that. And although this is the oldest artifact in here, it is a new addition to the room. So our oldest artifact used to be over here in this display case. And I'll just go ahead and point that one out to you. If you look right over here, you'll see it. It's a Christmas bell cut out right over here. This is from 1905. And if you'll notice, it says drink Coca-Cola 5 cents. And you could have gotten a Coca-Cola in 1886 all the way in 1856 for just 5 cents. Who in here still wishes it was 5 cents drink Coca-Cola? Well, down here is a 6-pack carrying case, which you could have gotten in the 30s for just 25 cents. A whole 6-pack of Coca-Cola for just 25 cents. Now that was even better than getting one for 5 cents. Now right over here is our Norman Rockwell original. And this is our most valuable artifact in here. And actually, Bill Rockwell created 6 paintings for Coca-Cola. So this one's called The Barefoot Boy. It's from 1931. And we also have another one in our Milestones of Refreshments area as well. You'll get to see that later on. And we have one at our corporate headquarters as well. And the other 3 are missing. So you guys have an opportunity to find one. If you happen to come across a Norman Rockwell original, maybe in your attic or your basement, you should let Coca-Cola know. Or me. You should let Coca-Cola know. You might get to retire a little bit early. That's good timing. Down here, you'll see some Coca-Cola banks. And if you place 1 cent inside of those little slots there, you'll not only be saving your monies, all your pennies up. Once you place that coin, you'll also get some Coca-Cola and little glasses sitting up under there as well. This one's from the 50s, and they remodified it to the plastic one you see over here. That one's from the 60s. Which brings to my mind the McGuire sisters. Anybody familiar with McGuire sisters? Yeah? Okay, good. Well, they used to sing different jingles for Coca-Cola. Some of those jingles you'll get to hear in our Perfect Pauses area. That's where all of our commercials are that you probably know and love. Now right over here you'll see another lovely lady that did some of our ads. Anybody know who she is? Yes, it is Raquel Welch. Right here Raquel has on the dynamic ribbon that we came out with in the 70s. And you'll see that dynamic ribbon. It's right there on her bracelet, her ring, and her belt that she's wearing. Now she got to keep some of those items, possibly that ring and that lovely bracelet she's wearing on the other hand there. But this is the actual belt and bracelet she wore in the picture. And they say that she's 68 now, and she still looks this good. Perhaps it's because she drinks so much Coca-Cola. Now right over here are some lovely Coca-Cola Hip Hop Beach pants. Now these are also from the 70s, but would anybody wear a pair of them today? Yes, wonderful, okay, good. Well, in 1972, you could have owned your very own pair of these pants, and you would have had a matching hat and a matching bag to go along with it, just for $2.98, plus a premium purchase. And believe it or not, we actually had someone come in here the day we opened, and she had on the pants and a matching jacket. Now, direct your attention back here to the back wall. Look all the way through to the top at the silly letters up there that spell out the Coca-Cola Company. Now, if you look a little closer to these letters, they have some dings and scratches on them because they hang outside of our corporate building from 1919 all the way to 1979. Now, the building is still over there, just a few blocks from here, but instead of the silver letters you see up there, we now have red letters that spell out Coca-Cola on the building. And I'd like to direct your attention to some of these different languages on the back wall as well, like the one in the middle. Directly in the middle is the one in the white ones. A 2006 poster right there that says, Helado Coca-Cola de la Vida. Can everybody say, Helado Coca-Cola de la Vida? Helado Coca-Cola de la Vida. Wonderful, okay. This is from Colombia, and it is in Spanish. And we actually have another one too, right? That's one of my favorites. So, man and the woman there on the sand, it says, drink Coca-Cola. There's another one beside it that says, Mach Mariposa, drink Coca-Cola. Can everybody say, Mach Mariposa, drink Coca-Cola? Wonderful. Now, this is from Germany. And speaking of Germany, look all the way over here to the left. Are you from Germany? Anybody from Germany? Germany? No Germany? Yes, we had a big group in here from Germany last time. And right over here, this is for Berlin. It says, live on the Coke side of life. Can everybody say, live on the Coke side of life? Wonderful, wonderful. Now, if you see those characters at the top, those are our Happiness Factory characters. You're going to get to see these characters in the next room in a film called Inside the Happiness Factory, where we're going to see what happens once you place your money inside of a Coca-Cola vending machine. These lights are going to start flashing, and then I'm going to count to 3, and we're going to all say, open happiness, all right? 1, 2, 3. Open happiness. All right, let's go ahead and make our way inside the Happiness Factory.
Always Coca-Cola. Always
pause that refreshes, spread all across the country. That's how Coca-Cola truly started the journey from here to there to practically everywhere. How did Coca-Cola get from here to here? It began with a bit of serendipity. One day in 1887, Atlanta pharmacist and entrepreneur Asa G. Candler tasted his first Coca-Cola. 15 years earlier, he came to town with nothing but $1.75 in his pocket, and now he was the most successful druggist in the city. In the meantime, John Pemberton, the inventor of Coca-Cola, had proved that he was, well, a much better inventor than he was a businessman. He sold only $50 worth of syrup over the summer of 1886. Mr. Candler loved his first taste of Coca-Cola, but he didn't buy a second one. He bought the company. $300. As the new owner of the secret formula, he added his own special ingredient, marketing brilliance. Candler was a master at convincing soda companies to add Coca-Cola to their offerings. And he had 101 ideas for getting their customers to try Coca-Cola. Ideas like free sampling coupons, a true innovation in his time. Soon, the popularity of Pause That Refreshes spread all across the country. And that's how Coca-Cola truly started the journey from here to there to practically everywhere. As the new owner of the city, he added his own special
What a deal. Thomas and Whitehead had confidence in their new venture and very little capital, so they recruited local citizens to become followers in communities all over the country. One of the earliest examples of essentially the first ones today. The Coca-Cola company produces the syrup, sells it to the bottlers, who mix the syrup with carbonated water, bottle it, and distribute it. Timing could not have been better for the new bottlers. People were becoming far more mobile. Bottles made Coca-Cola mobile too. And sales soared. So what was wrong with Wisconsin? With virtually no risk to his company, he produced explosive new sales and helped enable the basic bottling franchise system that would eventually take the pressure. Not bad deal after all.
Soft drinks and great praise for Coca-Cola in the Philippines and so from tubs of ice, most of the coffees will see you with the some of the
Remember how they used to have the stains on the bottom?
We should match them. Remember?
One thing's for sure. Make your friends always
Robert Woodruff insisted on excellence in every aspect of the business. To make his point, he once fired his entire sales team and rehired the same as a service force. The Coca-Cola system has promised everything to ensure Coca-Cola is delicious, great, everywhere, around the world, beyond.
products each day locally produced all over the world. No matter the local language, this is the same. The milk friend.
Century after its first sponsorship, the Coca-Cola Company continues to support events both large and small. Because there's still nothing that brings people together like celebrating a shared passion. And no company Nothing unites people's passions like great sporting or a spirited musical celebration. This type of tune was quite evident in the early 20th century in America, and it was only natural for Coca-Cola to be a part of it. But advertising featured the hottest musical stars, and the company's very first sports sponsorship, a cycling marathon across the USA. As Coca-Cola grew, so did its connections with sports, music, and festive gatherings all around the world. More than a century after its first sponsorship, the Coca-Cola Company
Torches from the Olympics.
because there's still nothing that brings people together like celebrating a shared passion. And no company more honored to fan the flag.
I'm familiar, though, it's the same place.
Or serial musical celebration. This time is quite evident and heard in 20th century America. When advertising features a hottest music, a cycle marathon across the USA. As the people grew, so did its connection to sports, music, festive gatherings, all around us, both large and small. Because there's still nothing that brings people together like celebrating a shared passion. And no company more honored.
That's why I love
Or spirited musical celebration. This time is quite evident and heard in 20th century America.
Things you could have trained. Oh, I forgot to do that way to indicate something. You don't, Dave said, you turn your
Yeah.
That's funny.
We used to trade pins like that in the lines.
And the company's first diet soft drinks. That was the 1960s. But this was crazy and really and today, the company offers hundreds of brands. Tasting them all would be like taking your fantastic.
How are you doing?
I've never seen that. Should be good.
Now, more beverage choices ever before. And the company sees expand those choices. Diet drinks, service drinks, bottled water, teas and teas. Been started wrong. The company has been which is why, over a century later, the story of the Coca-Cola is really just beginning. What else? so simply.
Because safe, clean water is essential for quality living. But they don't make the concentrate in your bottles. Introducing new concentrate formation and post-card conditions. The concentrate and you're still doing stuff. This game, you think they tell me? Anyway, I do know the second World of Coca-Cola is used to make a beverage concentrate with quality ingredients, including natural flavors. But they don't make the concentrate in bottles. Introducing new concentrate location and post-card conditions. The concentrate is still using
Paano nilalagay yung bote dito? Pero wala pang green kasi
Always Coca-Cola.
That's what I've been trying to do with my art, celebrate American culture. I think that the Coke bottle and Coca-Cola is a celebration of America. It's amazing how the details that they went through just to design this Coke bottle. And it is a funny little shape. If you mess up one little curve, the whole thing really a proud moment, especially with my heritage, the South, growing up with Coca-Cola. And my grandfather was a bottler. I used to go on actual deliveries with him when I was a kid in Chattanooga, New York, for Chattanooga bottling. So he would talk about Coca-Cola. I think Coca-Cola is amazing how details and things are great. It is funny. You mess up one little Hey guys, we like to see you.
Coca-Cola has made a marketing mistake. And some cynics say that we planned the whole thing. The truth is, we're not that dumb. And when we're back, we're getting We simply believe that this is the biggest news about Coca-Cola and the best news about Coca-Cola that we've ever announced and ever will. Simply stated, my friends, we have a new formula for Coke.
Well, the new flavor of Coke is rolling off the production lines and onto shelves across the country. And now cola drinkers are anxious to get their first taste of the new Coke.
Can you take a sip of that and tell me what you think? It's okay. I'm well with Coke. Some things are perfect the way they are. I think it's flat. It's too sweet. Y'all are all Coke fans. Yes! What don't you like about it?
It's the flavor, the pop, the fizz, it's not there.
Hi, this is Shelby.
¿No le gusta nada? Dígame con las manos.
Here's one that starts, Dear Chief Dodo, one ignoramus decided to change the formula of Coke. Now, whenever we hear concerns from certain reporters,
Who might hear what this?
but the passion for original Coke is something that just flat
Yo le voy a decir a las manos que se lo tenga, no me dejo, ahí. Ok, ahí va. No, cierre las manos.
And to the millions of people who love the classic taste of original Coke, who called us and have written, we'd like to say we hear you. We're bringing it back. The original taste of Coca-Cola returns as Coca-Cola Classic.
Some critics will say Coca-Cola has made a marketing mistake. And some cynics say that we planned the whole thing. The truth is, we're not that dumb. We're not that smart. They wanted it back and they're giving it to us.
You go around, you put bids on everything, and you find out what you like, and you walk away, and those are the items that you
Just never know when the business will rain.
What do I play?
We'd like to send